Welcome back to the GCP-Mindset channel and our series about jobs in clinical trials. My name's Carol. Let's get started.
What everybody, really everybody should know.
Last time we spoke about our clinical research associate. You can find our video here. Today, we'll take a look at one position that works closely together with the CRA, the study nurse. There's one job in every clinical trial people often forget about, but it's also very important for the implementation of a clinical trial in accordance with the study plan. The study nurse, sometimes also referred to as the study coordinator or the project coordinator. At a trial participating site, for example, test centers in hospitals or medical practices, one or more study nurses do most of the work in conducting the clinical trial. The study nurse is the interface between the patients, investigators, CRAs of the CROs, and the pharmaceutical industry, as well as the university clinics or study groups as sponsors of the study. The study nurse's activities are based on good clinical practices, or GCP, and different national laws. In the context of a clinical trial, the data quality and the patient safety are extremely important. Quality typically refers to the absence of errors which can impact decision-making, both during the conduct of the clinical trial and in the use of the clinical trial results. Therefore, a competent study nurse can help with these topics a lot. Although the job title of the study nurse is not mentioned in any documents, the term study nurse has gained acceptance among those directly involved in studies. But what does a study nurse do? Study nurses look after patients or test subjects during a clinical study and have a coordinative task in the study center. They support investigators in conducting clinical studies and in administrative tasks. Since the job title study assistant is not legally protected, the tasks may vary from test center to test center. Different groups of people bring with them the necessary knowledge to be trained as a study nurse. For example, nurses, medical assistants, or medical documentation assistants. Let's start with the study nurse activities before the start of the study. The contractual matters between the sponsor and the trial center, like hospital or practice, are sometimes processed by the study nurses. All forms required for submission to the responsible authorities and institutions, such as the description of the trial center, CVs of the persons involved in the trial center, or confidentiality declaration, are collected by the study nurse, for example, for the CROs or the lead ethics committee. Standard procedures are created or learned through the study protocols so that the study is carried out transparently and uniformly for all people involved in the test center. But the activities during the study should not be underestimated either. By comparing the inclusion and exclusion criteria specified by the sponsor in the study protocol, a study nurse may also assist the investigator, for example, to find patients selected for the study. They also check whether the examinations prescribed in the study plan are carried out on time. They also manage appointments, investigators, and study folders. They also ensure data collected is documented as specified. This can be manually or electronically in the case report form, or CRF. A CRA visits the trial center at regular intervals. These visits, referred to as monitoring visits, are prepared and accompanied by the study nurses, collected and anonymized, thereafter submitted for a review. After the monitor data has been forwarded to the data management, any data mismatch or ambiguities are usually sent back to the site by means of a query. These open queries are usually addressed by the study nurse and the investigator. Their responsibilities do not end there. They also ensure proper storage and dispensing of the test medication. The study nurse is often also the point of contact for questions from patients, an important aspect in the timely reporting of a serious adverse event, or SAE, to the sponsor or CRO. In case you're unsure about what an SAE is, please watch our videos about patient safety. Preparing and accompanying inspections by the authorities or audits by the sponsor is also part of the activities of a study nurse. Even after the end of a study, a study nurse helps with, for example, with the archiving of all study documents and have to be archived for the next 15 years. As you have seen, the job of a study nurse is extremely demanding and can contribute a great deal to the success of a clinical study. We hope you enjoyed the video and we're very happy to answer any questions you may have. Please include them in the comment section. See you next time. Until then, goodbye. And please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.